What was it like to see him get rewarded? I mean, how has that maybe motivated you to just attack this year and yourself to continue to grow and obviously get rewarded eventually?
That's dope because me and Zaire kind of like got similar stories coming up as special team players and getting the opportunity on defense and excelling. So to see him get an extension and become a Colt like for a longer term, whether that like at the end of his deal it'll be like year 7 or 8 as a Colt, and hopefully he can extend it. From talking to him, I can tell he wants to be here. So that was everything. It was love.
You guys have a lot of bodies you can throw at people on the defensive line in front of you last year, and then they go and they add Latu in this draft. What do you think that line can be this year, and how does that trickle back to the rest of the defense?
It's everything. The energy there, like even when in our spring workouts now, the energy from the D-line is there. The confidence is high with Buck Grove, Raekwon back. You know what I'm saying? They got some young guys that's going into their year too. So with Latu, is am I saying his name right? Latu?
Yep.
With Latu coming in and seeing his film, it's getting scary. A whole bunch of tips and overthrows, you feel what I'm saying? So sacks, tips, overthrows, man. We ended some games last year with sacks, and we still got Sampson. So it just, man, that front line is everything. It's probably the best front line I can play with.
EJ, when you look at last season, obviously your most playing time, what did you like about what you saw out of yourself, and where would you like to see improvement for you?
Just getting more comfortable becoming me, and just the little things that came with low repetitions just starting to flourish. I think I played well. It was sometimes where some things that I needed to work on, and I analyzed those over the offseason. I'm ready to correct them and just keep going on with my career, man. It's been a ride, and just keep going on and putting my best foot forward.
A lot about the contract here.
I don't think too much about it. As long as I'm doing what I'm supposed to, all that stuff will work out itself. I'm trying to win something, actually.
EJ, in those few weeks that you guys had away, I know each of you kind of do some specialized training and different things. What was your primary focus before you guys got back in the building? Where were you doing the majority of your work, and what were you really invested in?
I was down in Dallas with my trainer, Mo Wells. We do a good job of just working on the explosion, all the balance and stuff, just early stuff going on. And then we come out here in OTAs and play football. And, I don't want to give away my secrets, but, it was a good off season, man. I reached some goals and strived, you know what I mean? It was cool.
Where can you tell the biggest difference when you're back on the field now?
Just lateral quickness. I worked on that all season.
What have you learned over your career about what makes for a successful OTA period for a player?
Just the time for a player or just a team or both? I give you both. For a player, it's just just honing in on the things that you need to correct from last season, and just coming back better. And most of the time, the stuff that you need to correct is the stuff that can take you to the next level. So just getting better at what you're already good at, and then working on the things you need to correct to become good at them. And it's a fight that goes on beyond OTAs. I mean, you take it into camp and work and all that type of stuff. For a team, it's just gelling, like everybody just being around each other and creating that bond for everybody, because it's new guys in the building. So just creating that bond and that trust and the want to for each other to go out and just do everything that we need to do on Sunday.
You guys have said getting more takeaways is a focus for this year. Kind of with what you just said there, how does this period help you build a foundation to get those takeaways?
Just focusing in on the stuff that we need to do to get the takeaways, just analyzing how offenses attack us and just working on those things, and just getting a better understanding of the defense. I mean, adding on pieces that we need from the offseason. The draft is a big way for takeaways. Everything plays a part, so I think we're heading in the right direction in that aspect.
I saw the podcast clip with you and Z talking about you can't talk until you make a play.
Yeah.
So I guess, how does it feel to grow from that to now that you are that voice in the room, you are a leader, you are a starter? Like, what's that maturation been like?
It's crazy because that same situation still follows you, because every year is a new year. You know what I mean? We in a room full of high achievers. So anything that you did last year, so what have you done for me lately, league? Anything that you did last year really don't even matter. To gain the right to talk, you got to go out and make plays again, and not just in practice in the game. So it's everlasting, but especially when you know what I mean, everybody got the confidence that they that guy, and you just run it down on special teams. So when you go down on special teams, you make your play, talk a little bit more trash than the next man, for sure.